All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you so much for that information, Chris. I can definitely see how we can be a benefit for you. Globe Life Liberty National has been around servicing the working class since 1900. We have local offices nationwide. I work out of our Evansville office, so I'm fairly local to you. So if you ever need anything, you can reach out to me directly. Globe Life companies have more policyholders than any other company in the nation. And we have top financial strength ratings with agencies such as AM Best, the BBB. We're named towards the top 50 life and health list. All that means for you and your employees is we're going to pay out and take care of you like we say we will. All right, do you happen to be a sports fan?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what's your favorite team?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Perfect. I know who they are. I don't really know much about them other than that. But with the Dallas Cowboys here, they are considered America's team, whether you like them, love them, or hate them. We actually provide the official life insurance for them, as well as our Texas Rangers. We actually own the naming rights to the Globe Life Fieldhouse until 2048, and we partner with FC Dallas to do a lot with the Special Olympics. All this slide does right here is just show you how big we are as a company. We don't do a whole lot of advertising, so this very much gets our name out here and shows that other companies trust us with their clients. So looking at what we do, we help you attract and retain employees at no cost to you while making sure we take care of the people they care about most, which is typically spouses and children. We also work off the being able to save you with the tax dollars as well, so that way both you and your employees can save on that benefit. So looking at how we are different, unlike your Anthem and your Aflac that you told me you have with your employees, we offer a unique life benefit that you can only get through our company. And we do that because it's patent to us. In addition to that, we work off a needs-based approach. My needs are much different than your needs and vice versa. It's just the way the world works. And we have 2 introductory offers that we provide for each one of your employees. We let them know that you negotiated that for them on their behalf. Now the 2 introductory offers, the first one is an accidental death coverage. We provide coverage for each one of your employees because unfortunately accidental death is one of the 3rd leading causes of death in the United States. So we provide a $3,000 benefit for your employee, $3,000 for their spouse, and $1,000 for each dependent child. In addition to that, we also offer a no-cost discount card. It offers up a network of 1,000 local providers that will offer 10 to 85% discounts on vision and hearing, prescription drugs, and chiropractic care. I personally like to highlight on the chiropractic care just simply because coverages like your Anthem don't like to pick up and cover. It's considered cosmetic. I don't know about you, but it's not making me look any prettier. But this will be an additional benefit your employees can present alongside that. Looking at our needs-based approach, I'm sure you and I can both agree your employees prefer to get their benefits through the workplace rather than out on the individual market, right? Okay, so when thinking about your average employee, do you think they have enough permanent and portable coverage in place to cover their final expenses, income replacement, and their mortgage protection?
No.
No. The answer to that question 9 times out of 10 is always no. So you and I can both agree your employees have one, if not all of these needs, correct? Okay. So looking at our unique life benefit, let's show you how we can help them. With our unique life benefit, it's kind of it's the bread and butter of what we do, but it's a hybrid between a whole life and a term policy. So essentially with our group term, it allows your options for your employees to be done paying at 65, covered through age 100. It is permanent and portable, so if they ever leave or retire from here, they can take that coverage with them. The premium will never increase and the benefit amount will never decrease. And then the first $50,000 for that policy is pre-tax, which allows them to save additional tax dollars. Now we do have an example down here of an average 35-year-old male tobacco user. Before I jump into that, do you have any tobacco users in your company?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Most companies do, especially blue collars guys like yourself. So the reason why I mentioned that is because our company doesn't have any tobacco premium rates or gender rates or anything like that, which is pretty big on the individual market. So looking at this snapshot here, let's say we have that average 35-year-old male tobacco user. He's going to get $30,000 of coverage on the individual market for a whole life policy, paying $17.22 a week. Let's say he gets no tax savings because it's not through the workplace. He's going to continue paying that $17.22 a week for the rest of his life. Versus when you make this available to him, Chris, through the workplace, you're going to bring that down to $8.74, give him roughly a 20% in tax savings. It's going to bring it down to $6.99 until age 65 versus that $17.22 for the rest of his life. We average that out to be about $531 a year in savings. I'm sure you and I could both agree that could be pretty substantial for your employees. Okay. Could you see any reason why you wouldn't want to offer that to your employees?
No.
Okay, great. So let's move on to our supplemental coverages. So unfortunately, medical debt, bankruptcy, and the number 1 cause for bankruptcy in the United States is medical debt, and cancer is a huge part of that. Statistically, 1 in 3 people will get cancer or have to deal with cancer at some point during their working years. So with our company, we do have a scheduled benefit plan with no lifetime maximum. It's going to pay out that first occurrence benefit of $3,500, which will chip in and help out with their max out-of-pocket and deductible. It'll also pay for a portion of chemotherapy, radiation, hospital confinement, as well as transportation, and continue to pick up and help pay out for them as they go through the treatment process. We also have a critical illness policy. Unfortunately, heart disease is one of the number 1 killers worldwide, and stroke ranks second. Even when these conditions don't result in death, they do diminish the quality of life. So with our critical illness policy, you know, the way this is going to work is if your employee were to have a heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, organ transplant, total loss of eyesight, or total loss of hearing, this policy would pick up and pay out a lump sum benefit of anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 of coverage. Now, I'm sure you and I can both agree if your employees have one of these critical illnesses, and a lump sum of that nature would definitely help them to be able to alleviate financial devastation if one of those incidents did occur, correct? Okay, perfect. Lastly, we have our Accident Protector Max policy. With this policy, it covers your employees 24 hours a day on or off the job and can provide protection for both them and their family. It pays back cash directly to the insured, so it's not going to go to the doctor's office or Ready-Med or anything of that nature. We do have a little snapshot down here to kind of show you the ins and outs of the policy, but for that initial emergency treatment, it's going to pay up to $500 to help that initial cost. In addition to that, we also have a quick claims process for you and your employees where they can actually go online, file their paperwork, and get that direct deposited back into their account within 24 to 72 hours after the proper documentation is received. Now, Chris, how the process works is we're going to take time to meet with each one of your employees for a few minutes. We're going to provide each employee with those 2 introductory offers that you and I talked about, the accidental death coverage and that no-cost discount card. From there, I'm going to perform a needs analysis and see exactly what their needs are. The only thing I require from you as the business owner is that you allow your employees to use payroll deductions so they can save on the valuable tax benefit. Now, I do have time available Thursday at 8, or would Friday at 2 work better for you?
Friday.
Okay. Make more sense?